Justice, you can't keep doing this, man.
What's up, bro?
Talking about getting to the gym before me.
Nah. I can't have you in the gym before me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man.
All right, so what you working on today?
I'm working on... All right, yeah, now you catching on. I'm working on handles.
Yeah?
In and out. Top of the key, all the way down to the baseline.
the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to 2K Sports. We're already getting the feel for this new NBA season. Taking it all in with me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans.
Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight on one side. And we've got time.
Well, guys, the bond between the rookies on this team did not take long to form. Prez and Young are a real compliment to each other.
Thank you for that, David. And Greg, when you watch Prez and Young out there, they just are always on the same page, it seems.
A great point. Both are rookies, but they already look like a pair that's been playing together for a decade.
Big group substitution here for New Orleans. Terrence Jones is checked in for Usher. Hill comes in for Tyreke Evans. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Hield, and Prez is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Klay Thompson. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, they've got Iguodala. Durant is out there with Green. Then it's Curry. And it's Livingston in at the 2 guard. Prez kicks to Davis. Kicks it out to Jones. And a miss there on the triple. The Warriors lead it. Outside Durant, he feeds it to Iguodala. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Iguodala. And that's 11 points for Steph Curry.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way. How about the precision there of Prez, keeping his balance and getting the shot off despite the obvious contact.
Morris checked in for New Orleans. And Golden State also making a change. Verajau's checked in. Golden State's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Iguodala outside. Up top, Curry. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio.
Surprising. He usually puts the dagger in your heart. That wide open from 3.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And now a look at Sean Livingston. Some stats on him. How he performed last season. Averaged 6 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
The pass to Curry. Picked by Verajau. Iguodala with a screen on Hill. Durant for 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Durant's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
44 seconds left in the first. Prez passes to Hill. Passes it to Pondexter. 5 on the clock. Jones with the screen on Curry. Layup off the pick. And it's Jones laying it in. Jones has got his first basket.
Just unreal awareness by Prez, spotting this guy wide open and whipping the ball over to him.
It's stolen by Jones. Here's Prez. Jones with the screen on Curry. No one near Prez as he lets it go. And it's all evened up. Prez has got 5 now.
Prez is very good at utilizing his body on defense. Very skilled at annoying scorers.
It's a tie game in New Orleans. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that 3-point line if I have.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that for the Pelicans? Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Etuan Moore comes in for Young. And Prez is subbed in for Levin. Then for the Warriors, Kevin Durant comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Klay Thompson. Prez, he's in at the point. Jones is out there with Hill. Then there's Quincy Pondexter, and it's Moore in at the shooting guard position. That's the Pelicans' 5. And for NBA teams, the hardest thing to do is to get superstar talent, obviously. The Pelicans have that in Anthony Davis. How great do you think they build around him?
Well, a big part of it is just him staying healthy. I mean, we all know this is the team that's had horrible luck in that regard. Now they're shaping personnel to fit the new coaching staff. A bit more shooting, more depth. I think that's going to be key.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Andre Iguodala has continued to display his versatility throughout his career. He was a former All-Star and, of course, the Finals MVP in 2015 and the leader of the Warriors' elite bench unit. He said, "I really try to lead by example. When the first unit's playing well, we try to maintain. When they aren't connecting quite like they should be, it's our job to come in and fix that." Kevin, he's always been one of the team leaders in plus-minus.
A coach on the floor, D.A. Thanks. Now the Warriors moving it up. Durant's got the ball. Green breaking loose. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Durant. 34 seconds left in the second quarter. Prez with the ball. Curry meets him. Here's Prez off the left rim and out. Golden State's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Now here's Curry. Defense right on him. Back to Durant for 3. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. New Orleans on.
Bring it in. We have not won this game yet. Simple question, guys.
Welcome back to New Orleans as we take a gentle cruise down the Mississippi River before we returning to action. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And he just went off.
Platoon swap here for New Orleans. And then for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Jaja Pachulia. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Iguodala out there with Durant. Then it's Curry. Then it's Green. And it's Livingston in at the shooting guard. Lets it go from 11. Prez, no good. Warriors trail by 12. And one thing we've seen from Kevin Durant so far in his career is that he shows up big when games mean the most. His team might not always win when the lights are their brightest, but he is still at his very best.
You are so right. Whenever he is on the national...
So we see the Pelicans get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
There's the Chief.
Hey, good game out there, man.
Appreciate you, man. How you living? You good?
Good, man.
All right.
It was awesome, dude.
I'm going to see you soon.
Yeah.
Good win, guys. You too, Press.
Nice win tonight, man.
Hey, baby, I hope you're getting settled in. Make sure you get some food in that fridge as soon as you unpack. Oh, you know what? I should send you something. I think Coach Falls is going to visit with you, so I'll send some food with him. Okay, look, I gotta run. I'm so proud of you. Call me when you get this. Bye.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. Always a pleasure, and I mean that, to be here with Kenny and Shaq. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs.
Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on. And David. Thanks, DA. The players who are part of that organization seem to want to stay in San Antonio. Brent, just how important is chemistry and how long can it take a team to develop the good kind of chemistry? This is checked in for the Pelicans. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. So the Pelican 5 right now. Evans and Davis, the forward tandem. Trez out there with Holiday. And it's Ajinça in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Oh, no. Just don't let him get his feet set. Leonard has become a deadeye on the catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Trez with the ball. To the middle. Here's Davis, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Anderson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Ginobili comes in for Green, and the Pelicans also making a change. Jones checked in for Alexis Ajinça, and Anderson kicks to Parker. There's the feed to Aldridge. Anderson the screen. He used that pick just right. Aldridge has got 6 points.
Not many, if any, bigs in the league have a more proficient mid-range game. Aldridge with the soft touch there.
Right side Davis from 11 feet away, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Man, that guy coming out firing, who knew? Exactly what we expected.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. Evans leading the charge. They grabbed their own miss. Jones, no luck.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's stolen by Davis. And now it's Davis running. He can go all the way. And stolen by Aldridge. Now here's Leonard. He's coming off a 13-point game against Sacramento.
Well, sometimes when you're that wide open, you start to overthink it, and it looks like that's what he did there.
And Tony Parker, the third Frenchman ever to play in the NBA, and unquestionably the best.
We've seen a lot of his countrymen follow in his footsteps, and he came over so young. At that time, he was the youngest point guard in the NBA since Magic Johnson was in 1979. And like Magic, he quickly earned some championship hardware.
Leonard dishes to Aldridge. Just 5 to shoot. Makes it off the glass. He's got 8.
A super high percentage shot from Aldridge there. Layups work.
The Pelicans trail. Evans outside. Jones kicks to Davis. Puts it up from 12. Connects. The jumper drops. Davis has got his third basket of the night. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Now here's Parker. He's tightly guarded. There's the pass to Aldridge. And that one's on target from the wing. Aldridge has got 10 points in the game.
Well, he's becoming a scoring threat from everywhere on the floor. So shading Aldridge in a particular way defensively doesn't always improve your result.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's the Spurs. And here's Prez on what it's like to be selected.
Well, yeah, I mean, there was a lot of talent in the draft this year. And, hey, I'm really happy to be a part of that group. But that being said, man,
Well, there were a lot of people, guys, that predicted Prez would be taken. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Davis is checked in for Jones. Evans comes in for Quincy Pondexter. Heald's checked in for Ejuan Moore. And Prez is subbed in for Levens. The defensive duo of Green and Leonard make up the perimeter. Aldridge out there with Pau Gasol. And it's Parker in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. And here's Green outside. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Hill passes to Davis. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
It's stolen by Prez. You want to talk about a team just destroying it in the NBA draft. This front office deserves a round of applause with their selections of Prez and Justice Young.
Kevin, great point. Not only did they get 2 good players in the draft, but they got 2 good players that work perfectly together. You can see the chemistry there already, and I think they have a bright future as a tandem. And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Well, what a run it was for Prez in college. He came in with so much expected out of him, and he lives up to the hype by leading his team to a national title.
And when it got down to the nitty-gritty in that game, you just knew he was going to shine. What a storybook ending for him to close out his collegiate career on top. Yeah, awkward shot there. I mean, creative on the leaner, but the D just made it too difficult for him to convert.
It's Parker outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Parker's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, he didn't score the ball much in the first quarter, but he has been really, really solid during the second quarter. I expect a big game from him now.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. The Spurs making a switch here. Ginobili's check. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Pelicans lead.
Bring it in. We have not won this game yet. Hey, if we let up on D.
Here we go now, the start of the 3rd quarter. Welcome. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. 2 minutes A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
I'm not going to get used to taking these L's.
Just got to play better defense next time.
Prez.
What's the password?
Come on, bro.
Yo, you got the stuff?
Hey, let me in. Do this, man.
All right, man.
Worked so hard to get this.
Set it up. Yo, I've been waiting all day to play this.
Mm-hmm. Go.
You ready to get beat?
You can't even play with yourself. How you think you gonna beat
come
me,
on,
bro?
man. Keep talking trash,
I don't
please.
even wait till my rating goes up. 65?
65? Are you kidding me? Way higher than that. Oh, set an alarm, man, because if we don't, I'm going to play all day.
All right. Hold up. Good idea. Good idea.
Good look. All right.
All right.
Here we go.
Prez, what city are you in right now? You gotta get a winter coat for these away games. I cannot believe I forgot to tell you that. Or do they give you guys coats? I don't know. They should. If you get sick, then y'all won't be any good, right? They should just give you coats. Talk to you later, baby. Bye.
The 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Welcome, everybody. This is 2K Sports with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Milwaukee Bucks as they go up against the...
Welcome, fans, to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation. And as things...
Guys.
David, thank you as always. And what a team the U.S. put together for that tournament.
And Prez didn't look out of place on it at all. By the time they played Australia in the finals, any doubters that might have wondered why he was on the roster.
Big group substitution here for New Orleans. Terrence Jones is checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Hill comes in for Tyreek Evans. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Hield. And Prez is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Milwaukee also making some changes. Henson's checked in for Monroe. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Parker, and it's Carter Williams in for Matthew Dellavedova. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. John Henson out there with Mirza Teletovic, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3 spot. For Milwaukee, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And one thing you have to like about the Bucks, I mean, this is really an unselfish basketball team. Terrific assist totals almost every night, and I think largely because they've been acquiring guys with that team-first mentality.
Prez dishes to Hill. 6 to shoot. Now here's Prez. He's tightly guarded.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Carter Williams. That misses, and a chance to tie it there.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
Great effort to go out and challenge that shot. Hard to stay cool under that kind of pressure.
Hill kicks to Prez. It's back to Hill. It's thrown by to Takumbo. The shot by Carter Williams. Nobody around. That doesn't go either for Carter Williams. Jones against Henson. Jones the pass to Davis. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Great effort from Anthony Davis to take the hit and drag himself to the free throw line.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's more. And no good trying to get that one. And still a close game. Here's what Prez had to say about his experience with...
Representing my country, man, on the court was a dream come true. I got to play with some of the players I admired most growing up. And I don't know, it's crazy how it just comes full circle. So I went out there, worked hard, and I did my best to soak it up and, you know, not take any moment I had with those guys for granted. And it gave me a ton of extra experience going into my rookie season that I wouldn't have gotten otherwise, you know, and that's made a huge difference for me at the start of the season, I think.
I've always wondered, guys, how does winning on the international stage compare to winning an NBA championship?
Well, I think every player would love the opportunity to win for their country and for their NBA team. But if I had to choose one, I'd pick winning an NBA championship because you're competing against the best talent every night. But both are great accomplishments, but I give the nod to the title.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Right from the start, they have been able to really own that paint and just dominate the backdoor.
Control the glass, and you control the pace, and you get those extra possessions, which are huge.
Prez, he's in at point guard. Hill is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Tyreke Evans, and it's Moore in at the 2 guard. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Chris Middleton is a prototype off guard. He likes to run off screens, catch, and shoot. He described his mindset saying, just space the floor, be patient.
And the first half comes to a close.
Bring it in. We have not won this game yet. Hey, if we let up on D, even a...
Well, both sides have assessed what they need. As is checked in for New Orleans. Bucks trail by 6. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Parker and Monroe together inside. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo, and it's Dellavedova in at the point. Screen by Monroe. Antetokounmpo dishes to Parker. Just 5 on the clock. And Monroe, bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his third assist on the night. One of last year's flashiest free agent signings, 3 years, $60 million. Greg Monroe did not disappoint.
Yeah, really thrived playing a lot at center after having spent the early years at the power forward position. Well-rounded post scorer with excellent court vision and plus a rebounder at both ends of the floor. That subpar athleticism can hurt defensively at times, but he is an asset on the floor.
Prez kicks to Davis. And that one drops. Davis has got 12 in the game.
Even though Davis gets bodied just a little bit, he still knocks down the shot right in the defense's face.
Now here is Dellavedova. He's guarded closely. Here's Prez. Lays it in off the breakaway. Prez has got the lead up to 6 now for New Orleans. And how big of a treat was it for Prez to play alongside all the great American players over the summer? Just about the best way to transition to the NBA.
And he was able to help out in their title game win over Australia. But more importantly for Prez, it was the perfect situation to come in and see how best to approach basketball before his rookie year.
And it's slammed in by Monroe.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Well, this team now has to settle in right here and have a great possession without getting so aggressive that you compound your mistake.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And the Pelicans, since drafting Anthony Davis, have taken an impatient approach, trading away picks for veteran players.
I think they're being somewhat patient. I mean, you got Anthony Davis there, and so that's going to invite some players who become free agents to play alongside, Kevin, a star that's going to create easier opportunities as he gets better. Moving forward, though, you have to consider whether they've capped out the upside of their roster.
Henson against Hill. Now here's Prez. He's guarded closer. And the jam by Ajinça.
Have to appreciate Prez. I'd vote for him. Not just a scorer, but a tremendous distributor as well.
Carter Williams kicks to Henson, and the shot is good. Henson's got his second bucket tonight.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And the call will be against Prez. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thank you and good night. See you next time.
That's a good win, y'all.
Good game out there, Jess. Let's go get another one.
Ooh.
All right, Prez, I've done all the legwork. And as a lottery pick, you're going to have plenty of options. See, these companies, they believe in what you're going to be in the league, and they see your potential. So they want you to represent their brand. Now, let's take a look at the options. Nike wants you bad. See, their plan is to bring you on the team right away with a straight merch deal and put you in a pair of team Nike shoes. Then you'll be one of the faces of the brand, leading to your own signature shoe, billboards, commercials, the whole nine. Can't go wrong with the swoosh, baby. And right next door is brand Jordan, Team MJ. Sounds pretty good, right? They want to start you out with a cash deal and put you in a team-themed shoe. And if you continue to rise, if your star gets higher, they want to graduate you from a custom colorway all the way to your customized signature shoe and all the perks that go with it. But what they really want is for you to be the face of the brand. You and the power and prestige of Jordan, the GOAT himself, riding side by side off into the sunset. I mean, come on. Jordan? Are you kidding me? They look awesome. Guess what it is now? Now this is when it starts to get really interesting. Under Armour is banking on you being part of their team. They want to make you the face of their brand sooner than later. They're talking cash deal, lots of opportunity for bonuses, and a UA team shoe. I mean, this is a real opportunity to get in line with a fast, young, hustling company, right? What do you think? And last, but certainly not least, Adidas. And they want to run with the presidential theme. I mean, they're talking billboards, cash deal, and they want to make you a custom colorway Adidas shoe featuring the colors of the American flag. And get this, they want a custom billboard with the presidential theme. And we're talking commercials, ads, signature shoes. I mean, I think Adidas is the place to go if we want to run with the presidential theme. I'm in. Are you? So it's up to you. I mean, I know it's a lot to think about, but you're in a pretty good position right here.
Look, I don't know, Bruce. I feel like this is harder than picking a college, you know? Like, way harder. I need a spreadsheet to remember all that stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But, you know, personally, you can't lose, right? You're in a win-win situation. So it's wherever you feel the most comfortable. And not just on your feet, but as a business partner. So take your time, kick back, relax, think about it, and I just need an answer in about 5 minutes. Nice. Good choice. This is the beginning of big things. Adidas is going to be so pumped about that choice.
I hope so, man. I'm telling you, I'm excited to get it started.
Oh, gotta love it. My Adidas and me. It's like I used to break dance in those things when I was a kid.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to 2K Sports. We're already getting the feel for this new NBA season. Taking it all in with me, Kenny the Jet Smith and
The Grizzlies look to take charge at the FedEx Forum, and we're going to bring it to you. Let's quickly get.
Well, guys, when I...
All right, thank you, David. And at this point of the season, Brent, it's still early, but you start to get a sense of how teams are going to play as the year goes on.
Always talk about that 30 to 35 game mark.
As is checked in for Heel. Here's Allen. So the Pelican 5 right now. Evans and Davis, the forward tandem. Prez out there with Holiday. And it's Ajinça in at the 5 spot. Conley against Evans. Just 5 on the clock. On its way from Parsons for 2. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
2 division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
That shot was all about Holiday and his ability to see the floor and the open man.
The Pelicans have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. To the middle. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And the Grizzlies, one of the top contenders in the West for a number of years, now at a bit of a crossroads. What do you think?
Yeah, every team goes through this. There's a certain life cycle to any roster. The good news for the Grizzlies fans is that their front office has been right more often than not. We'll see if they can continue to pull another rabbit out of their hat.
Goes up the baseline. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Prez picks one up. Memphis shooting their first free throws here for the night. And he can't hit the second. Well, great to see, wasn't it, GA? Mike Conley remain with the Memphis Grizzlies, the team that drafted him, developed him, and with that ball club, with that culture there, he's developed into one of the best point guards in the league.
Yeah, and there was a lot of speculation that he was as good as gone. He said he wanted to see what other moves they'd make to improve, but he was pleased with their summer in the draft as well as free agency. And, of course, his 5-year, $153 million contract, the richest in NBA history.
Here's Parsons. He doesn't hit that one. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And they played with such tenacity on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, it takes a lot of pressure off of them when they go on offense.
Well, we really did see an all-out effort for them defensively that night. I'll remember that win much more for the quality of their defense more than anything else. The one thing with Tyreek throughout his first 6 seasons of his career, never an especially reliable three-point shooter, but last season he seemed to break through just a bit. It's got to help playing alongside Anthony Davis to open up some more open scoring opportunities from distance.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Green, he's checked in for Randolph. Carter comes in for Chandler Parsons. Ennis, he's checked in for Allen. And Baldwin subbed in for Mike Conley. And there's the feed to Evans. Down low, it's stolen by Green. It's good.
Oh, nicely done. Finding good opportunities inside. Priority 1.
And the improvement from Evans on that shot, something he's really worked hard at.
Yeah, getting together with the assistants to break down his form and working on not only his release, Kevin, but really the foundation and the footwork. That's where the shot starts. So he's getting much better there.
He dishes it to Prez. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Here's Evans. That one doesn't drop.
That set had everything but the finish. You know, even though they missed that shot, they know they will convert that more times than not.
Here's Green. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Green's got his first bucket of the night.
Great job of rising up and drilling that shot over the defense. Big size advantage from mid-range. Well, the defense ready for him there in prevent mode, making sure that he didn't get a clean look at that layup.
Here's Baldwin. Hill pulls it in.
You could tell he kind of rushed the release there, which is probably the biggest reason why he clanked that one off the rim.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Pelicans have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort. And you got to give credit to Prez there. Puts forth a lot of energy on both ends of the floor.
New Orleans making a switch here. Moore's checked in. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Carter, the pass to Baldwin. Inside, Green plays it up and banks it in. Green's got his second basket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And here is Prez. It'll count. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Pelicans on top. They're up by 4. Transitioning from college to the pros can be a challenge for many players. Here's what Prez had to say about adjusting his game to the NBA.
Man, it's crazy, but I would say that the biggest difference is probably endurance, you know, both mentally and physically. Like the college season is, what, like 30, 40 games? And that's not even halfway through the NBA season, which is crazy. You know, plus you're playing against the best talent every single night. You know, so it's definitely a grind, and I feel like I got so much to figure out still. But I will say this, man, I'm thankful for trainers like Xavier Cross that helped me figure out what I need to be doing.
Good points. What role does a trainer have in helping young players, guys, adjust to the long NBA schedule?
Trainers help the players endure the physical punishment.
In a pretty tightly contested game here is...
Bring it in. We have not won this game yet. Listen, guys, we've got...
Welcome back, folks. Pleased to have you with us tonight again here at the FedEx Forum in downtown Memphis, Tennessee. He's checked in for Zach Randolph. The Pelicans also changing it up. Hill, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Young comes in for Hield, and Prez is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Conley and Allen working once again together in the backcourt. Chandler Parsons out there with Brandon Wright, and it's Carter in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And here's Conley outside. Tyreek Evans comes up with the rebound. Evans has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5. Just so efficient on the catch and shoot there. You gotta love how Prez just squares up and delivers.
And former Rookie of the Year, Brent, Tyreek Evans, known for his offensive game, but how good of a defender do you think he can be?
Well, he can be as good a defender as he wants to be, Kevin. It's about the effort on that end and not really focused on the numbers offensively. He's got all the tools, a huge frame, and a massive 6'11" wingspan, which makes him a great rebounder. So for Tyreek Evans, this is about sustained focus.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Green, he's checked in for Wright. Ennis comes in for Allen. And Baldwin subbed in for Mike Conley. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Prez. It's rebounded by Memphis. 1:32 left to play here in the third. The Grizzlies with another miss. There are many heartbreaking stories in the NBA, but Prez's is right up there. Lost his father, a former police officer, in a car accident at age 14. Just a tragedy to befall Prez and his family.
And it's why he's so close to his mom now. But Prez loved his dad, and a lot of how he plays and acts is in honor of his memory. I know if his father were alive today, he'd be bursting with pride in how his son has grown into a man.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Mike Conley, the point guard, keeps a very stoic disposition on the court. He said so much of the game is mental, and that's one thing that I've always wanted to be good at. Never let your opponent see that you're in duress. So if I make a big game-time bucket or if I miss a shot, you'll see the same mannerisms. I move on to the next play. A real poker face, Kevin.
I like that attitude, D.A.
Oh, come on. And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Well, terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Carter kicks to Parsons. Back to Carter. Second chance shot. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Now Prez. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. You hear some of the retirement. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. Welcome, everybody. We have the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great, in some minds, Kenny the Jet Smith.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast. And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good. Thank you, David. Young, just the latest steal to come as a second-round pick.
Well, guys like Draymond Green and Marc Gasol were second-rounders as well. And there are some great players in the league that were passed.
For the Pelicans, Jones checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Solomon Hill comes in for Tyreke Evans. And Prez is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And the Suns here with a different look. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Alex Len. Bender comes in for Jared Dudley. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. And Knight subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Knight and Booker pairing up at the 1 and the 2. P.J. Tucker is out there with Bender. And it's Chandler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
Here's Prez. And easy 2 points on the layup. Prez has got his first 2 points of the night. And what can you say about Justice Young, standout player from Seton Hall? And he's fought his way into the NBA and carved out his place.
And you have to give all the credit to Young, as he is just a relentless worker. Has never been viewed as a dominant player, but he just continues to improve and fine-tune his game each and every year.
Not a lot of talk going on defensively. That's a good shot for him.
Barbosa passes tonight out to the wing. Bender with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Pelicans leading by 6. Prez kicks to Pondexter. It's blocked. Knight, that's a 2-pointer. And that one goes on a bounce. Last touch by Knight. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for the Pelicans.
You know, you don't see them leaning too heavily one way or the other, striking a real nice balance between taking it inside and stretching the floor. That's always a sign for me of a well-coached team.
For the Phoenix Suns, they come into this one following a loss to the Trailblazers.
Yeah, it's just hard to make up when you have an inability to make free throws consistently, and that's why they ended up losing.
Yeah, they left a lot there at the free throw line. A few guys fell out of rhythm early on and never got their feel back.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
And the attack mentality, I think he surprised the entire defense with that one.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Well, historically, the Suns have always been a more offensive-minded franchise, but their lack of defense really came to harm them last season, Greg. Just couldn't get any stops.
Yeah, the Suns had a tough time challenging shots and preventing easy baskets. Most of their struggles as a team started on the defensive end, had one of the worst opponent field goal marks in the entire league.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Young's checked in, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Young.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Suns trail by 7. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Knight, wide open, gets the three-pointer to fall. Knight's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Suns. Here's Prez. Jones with the screen on Knight. Here's Prez. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Prez has got his second bucket of the night.
Love the gritty nature of Prez. Really excels at finishing through contact on those kind of attempts.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Pelican. And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis.
A lot of face-up, you know.
Tell you could be here an awfully long time. Big group substitution here for New Orleans. Davis is checked in for Jones. Pondexter comes in for Tyreek Evans. Fields checked in for Young. And Prez is subbed in for Levens. Prez in at point guard. Solomon Hill is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Hield. And it's Pondexter in at the small forward. That's the Pelicans 5. Suns moving the ball around. Bledsoe dishes to Len. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
Yeah, getting after it right now. You love the passion and desire on that play. Excellent rebound, and then the stick back.
When you watch Eric Bledsoe, I mean, sometimes it's mind-boggling to believe he's only 6'1". I mean, he plays several inches taller, and he's not afraid to take it at big guys. I mean, he's got that incredible wingspan, which obviously helps along with the athletic ability. But, you know, I think he's starting to show people that he can man the helm in terms of that point guard position. And the real question is going to be, can he stay healthy over the course of a season? Because the talent is unquestioned.
Plan a screen. Barbosa passes to Tucker. They get it again. A second chance effort. He lays it in.
It's okay to watch fundamental basketball from time to time. Created the size mismatch down low and took advantage.
Now here's Prez. Defense is right there. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And thinking about Bledsoe, he's just such an explosive player for his height. Usually the dunks and the burst he provides is something, Greg, you'd expect a small forward to do.
Yeah, and there's a reason why he's known as mini LeBron. Pound for pound, might be one of the strongest players in the league. Incredibly hard to move when he's planted.
Brandon Knight, he's checked in for the Suns. Kicks it to Tucker. Lets it go with a 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And on the road, don't forget, they loved being the bad guys that night. They sucked all the air out of the building with their ridiculous shooting.
A shot by Knight, no good.
Yeah, those are the shots that you expect him to make. You've seen it before, and so far, just not on his A game tonight.
Now here's Prez. He's got 11. With 1 on the clock, that misses. Would have counted had it gone in. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far.
All right, gentlemen, hustle up. That was a great first half. Listen up.
Welcome back, folks. Downtown New Orleans shining brightly tonight, as you can see from this bird's eye view. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Nice game, great performance by Prez. So for the Pelicans, Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Etuan Moore comes in for Hield, and Prez is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Phoenix also making some changes. Bender, he's checked in for Alex Len. P.J. Tucker comes in for Jared Dudley. And it's Archie Goodwin in for T.J. Warren. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Brandon Knight is out there with Archie Goodwin. Then there's Bender. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Booker in at the 3, the small forward. Shooting so vital in today's game, Brent. Ironically, the shooting guard position has been in somewhat of a stagnant position, perhaps.
Well, I think because of the way that the point guards in the league right now, Kevin, have dominated most of the offenses, not only in terms of their scoring, but in terms of time of possession. John Wall, Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook. And you watch a lot of those games, and for most of the game, they've got the pill, and they've got to make the decisions. Shooting guards like Klay Thompson don't come around all that much, but he's finding ways to still put his imprint on the game.
And Phoenix making a change here. Barbosa's checked in, pass to Pondexter. Inside. Here's Prez. Here's Davis, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
You've got to body up Davis when his shots go up, or he will use his length and speed and quickness. That's a lot of great stuff to come away with the rebound.
Alex Lenz checked in for Bender. Now, here is Knight. He's guarded closely. And Barbosa has it in the corner. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here is Prez. He's got 11. Davis sets a screen. Pondexter kicks to Prez. 5 to shoot. Knocks down the 10-footer. Prez has got 13 points.
And Prez is just great at getting his shot over the top of defenders. Even with good defense, he connects.
Pass to Tucker. Here's the 3. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. He's got 6.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Hill uses the glass to finish the layup. Hill's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
What a feel for the game. Prez shredding the defense with his ability to find the open man.
Knight with it. Here's Booker. Again, Phoenix.
The pick definitely could have been better, didn't fully commit to it, but it was still just enough to get his teammate enough room to knock down the shot.
And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Pelicans on top. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. So New Orleans wins it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms
All right, guys, over here. We can't afford to take it easy on this road trip. I guarantee you Green is going to come prepared. Let's work on our pick and roll execution, okay? Let's go. Okay, let's run some 3-on-3 next. Set it up. All right, let's take our competition to the next level. All right? Here we go. Come on, guys. Concentrate on the fundamentals. Come on. Fundamentals, guys. All right, that's it for today. Keep shooting if you want to hang around.